You drop into the world in a pile of dust, half blind, covered in your mother's saliva, and immediately surrounded by a bunch of other tiny, wriggling furballs all competing for the same milk. Welcome to lion life, where survival starts before you can even see properly. Your mother? She's exhausted, barely paying attention to you because she has more important things to worry about, like not starving to death. Your father? Please. He's probably not even around. That's the thing about lion dads. Most of them just show up, contribute their glorious DNA, then disappear to do more important things like sleeping for 20 hours a day and fighting other males for control of the pride. If he is around, he's not exactly the doting type. You don't get bedtime stories or playful head pats. At best, he ignores you. At worst, he sees you as an annoying little accident he never asked for. But let's focus on you, the unfortunate newborn. Life starts as a brutal competition. You and your siblings wrestle for the best spot to nurse because, surprise, Mum's milk supply isn't infinite. The weakest cub? Yeah, they don't make it. It's a savage, unspoken rule. Only the strongest deserve to live. And you better hope you're not the runt, because nature does not do participation trophies. If food gets scarce, guess who's getting accidentally left behind? Oh, and good luck dealing with the elements. There's no cozy den, no warm central heating, just the harsh savanna sun baking the earth during the day and bone-chilling cold at night. If hyenas or leopards don't snatch you up for a quick snack, dehydration or disease might take care of you instead. Adorable, right? If you do survive infancy, you enter the annoying child phase, where you start growing into an energetic, obnoxious little cub. And while that might sound fun, there's a catch. You're at the absolute bottom of the pride's hierarchy. The adult lions don't take you seriously, and the older cub, you and your siblings huddle together in the grass, hoping that nothing notices the pile of delicious bite-sized lion nuggets just waiting to be snatched up. You hear something moving. Is it your mother? A gentle breeze? Oh no, it's a leopard. And guess what? That guy loves a good lion cub snack. He's creeping closer, eyes locked onto you, and you do the only thing you know how to do: freeze and hope he forgets you exist. Maybe he'll have a sudden moral crisis and decide to be a vegetarian. Maybe your mother will show up just in time to save you. Maybe... Nope. He pounces. Your sibling lets out a shriek as they're scooped up like a sad, furry bag of groceries. And just like that, they're gone. One moment they were right next to you, and now they're dangling from a leopard's mouth like a half-eaten burrito. You're frozen in terror, but deep down, you're a little relieved. At least it wasn't you. Life moves on. You grow bigger. You start eating meat, which sounds cool, until you realize that means waiting for your mum to bring home rotting zebra carcasses while a dozen other hungry lions fight over the best bits. You don't get first dibs. Oh no. You get the scraps, the leftovers, the stringy pieces that nobody else wanted. Sometimes the grown-ups are in a bad mood and swipe at you just for existing. You're learning an important life lesson. Being a lion means getting bullied every single day. And then, just when you start to think maybe you're getting the hang of things, your father, yes, the one who's done absolutely nothing for you, gets his ass kicked by a stronger lion. This is terrible news. The new guy isn't here to make friends. He's here to wipe out all traces of the previous bloodline, which includes you. So now it's a race against time. Your mother is desperately trying to keep you hidden, but let's be honest, there's only so much she can do. The new male sniffs the air, looking for any sign of cubs he needs to eliminate. You're barely breathing, pressed against the dirt, praying to whatever lion gods exist that you won't be found. Too bad. He finds you. His golden eyes lock onto yours, and you know this is it. But just as he raises a massive paw to end your sad, miserable existence. Your mother lunges at him. She's smaller, weaker, and doesn't stand a chance, but she fights anyway. She roars, she swipes, she does everything she can to give you a few more seconds of life. It works. The new male gets distracted just long enough for you to bolt. You run, heart pounding, through the tall grass, away from your home, away from your family, away from everything you've ever known. You're alone, scared, hungry, and the sun is setting. It's going to be a long night. The night is cold, the kind that seeps into your bones and makes you question whether morning will ever come. You're alone, a cub, without a pride, without protection, without a plan. Every rustle in the grass makes your fur stand on end. A hyena laughs in the distance. Whether it's at a joke or the scent of an easy meal, you don't know. Time passes in a blur of hunger, exhaustion, and fear until one day you're big enough and strong enough to be what nature intended, a lion in his prime. And now you have one purpose. Take what was stolen from you, so you fight. And fight. And fight again. You challenge males, tearing into their flesh with teeth made for killing, knowing that if you lose, you die. But if you win, if you're strong enough, brutal enough, lucky enough, you take everything, the land, the food, the pride. The cubs that aren't yours, those must go. You kill them because they carry another male's blood, because their existence is a challenge to your rule, because this is what every lion before you has done and what every lion after you will do. Their mothers hate you for it, but that doesn't matter. They have no choice but to submit. For a while, you live the life you once dreamed of. You eat first. You mate whenever you want. You roar, and the earth trembles beneath your feet. You are power. You are dominance. You are everything the world told you you had to become. But the clock is ticking, because you're not getting younger. The same brutal fights that won you this kingdom are the same ones that will take it from you. The young males grow stronger. They start watching you, testing you, waiting for the first sign that you're slipping. And when that moment comes, when your steps are just a little too slow, when your roar doesn't carry the same weight, when the scars outnumber the muscle, they strike. You fight like hell. You've done this before, but this time it's different. This time, you're the one bleeding too much. This time, your legs give out first. This time, you're the one on the ground, feeling teeth sink into your throat. And then it's over. Your body is left to the scavengers. The hyenas rip you apart just like you once ripped apart another lion. The vultures circle overhead, picking at what remains of the king who thought he would rule forever. And the world moves on because it always does. Another cub is born somewhere in the grass, blind, weak, and screaming. His life is going to suck too.